let's see how we can make an enemy follow the player. Alright, we found ourselves back in Unity once more, and in this tutorial, we're going to be taking a look at how you can make an enemy follow the player, or in theory, any game object. So for this, we of course need an enemy, and it's going to be this cute little crab right here. However, it is a little bit oversized, so we're going to size it down to 0.5. I think that's going to be okay. And we will actually get a few crabs just because that's going to be kind of interesting. So the crabs are going to swarm the player. For this, of course, the player needs some sort of movement script. The examples here are linked in the description below. And for the enemy follow, we of course also need a script. We'll call this the enemy follow player over here. There you go. Let's immediately add it to all of the crabs over here. And then let's see what we can see. So first of all, we'll have a serialized field. That's going to be the private float speed. And we'll set this to, let's say, 1.5 over here. We'll also have a private game object. I'm going to call this the player, and the player will be found in this case by not using the get component, but by using game object, find object with tag, and the tag is going to be player. We'll set the player tag in just a moment. This is going to be an easy way. You can also, of course, add the serialized field attribute to the game object here, and then put in any game object into the inspector, and then it's going to follow that one instead of following the player. And then the only thing you want to do is transform.position is equal to vector2.move towards, and then we're going to pass in the current position, then the position of the player, player.transform.position, and then speed. However, we also want to say time.delta time, because of course we want to make this frame rate independent. And with that, that's actually all that we need to do. Very important that the player here has the player tag. If it is untagged, you can simply select the player tag. That should be a default tag. If it's not, then you can add it via the tags over here. The player should be a default tag. So if we now were to start, you can see the crabs are moving towards me. And as I'm moving, you can see they are now swarming, well, towards me. And there we go. And if I were to stop, then they would basically get my position. And now all of them are in the same position. So they're now all on top of each other. But there you go. That is how you can make an enemy follow the player. And YouTube thinks this is the best video for you to watch next. Hope to see you there. So, yeah.